Long ago, in the world of Theron, the Elven Alliance and the Human Empire were at war, with neither side gaining ground. Until the elves created a new breed of elf, which came to be known as orcs. The orcs united tribes of lizard folk and trolls, becoming a significant fighting force known as the Beastmen. They waged war against both elves and humans, each side believing the Beastmen were working with the other. Between the humans and the Beastmen, the elves were nearly wiped out, and the Beastmen and Human Empire arrived at a stalemate. Now, over 100 years later, we follow the stories of 5 brave heroes learning more about the people of Theron and fighting for their lives. Berenger, the dashing gambling man trying to make his way in the world. Braun, the exiled half-orc searching for his lost mother. Arundel, the once enslaved half-elf looking for a way to free his people. Maple, the orphan following the dream of her foster father. And Thaddeus, the historian seeking the lost knowledge of Theron. The world is on the brink of war. These are tales from Saresh.
You guys are getting to the closer to the outpost, and you realize that the gates are shut. And there's 2 guards outside. But as you get closer, they kind of look you over. They turn, kind of chatter to themselves, and then open the gates and lets you in.
Okay, cool.
The outpost isn't as lively as it was the last time you guys were in here.
Okay.
Partially because of the snow, but it seems like there's a lot less, frolicking going on. Like, people aren't just dicking around, people are working today. And you're not sure why, but these are people with missions.
Okay. Well, it's none of our business. I say we move on.
Agreed.
Cool.
Same thing, gates are closed on the other side of the outpost. They see you, they let you out. You can go on your way.
I'm curious what's going on, but alright, guys.
None of our business.
They got work to do. I'm not trying to have a little small mess of a bar.
He doesn't know much. Pretty much anything. He just knows that something's gonna happen.
Did you just threaten your bar?
No. Yeah. So I guess we just pass through the outpost and move on.
Okay. I want everybody to take turns, not at the same time. Take turns. It's gonna be about, we'll say 3 days in the snow. Okay?
Sure.
Roll.
First day. Yeah. 14.
Roll.
Yeet.
8.
Roll.
2.
It's not a 1.
Okay.
Not a 1. Okay. So that was the 3 days, or no?
You guys, it's starting to become a little less wooded as you get more towards the edge of Karsh territory. Which means that the road is also becoming a little bit harder to notice. Middle of the snow, semi-open area. It's the border road, so it's not used very much. And you find yourselves skirting along the edge of, maybe not the grove, but you are skirting along the edge of like a wooded area.
Right. Okay.
You are you don't know if you're off course or not now. Do you guys want to try and figure out what's up with that? Do you want to trust your gut and go with it?
Can I roll perception to just see our surroundings, see if there's anything moving, anything suspicious, a gut feeling possibly?
Yeah. Hold on. Before you roll that, what was your thing?
Oh, I wanted to do a direction thing.
What do you mean?
Sun's over there. We're supposed to be getting this way. Kind of thing.
Okay. So both of you roll. Doesn't matter who goes first, just roll.
14.
So, you're not too sure. It's snowing. This area looks different than it did the last time you were here. If you were here, you don't know if you're near the springs. You don't know if you're near the grove. You don't know if you're on the road. But you can point out the directions, the cardinal directions, and you have a general idea of which direction to go.
Cool.
Can I roll? I'd like to pull out my map that I've been drawing while we've been traveling to see if I can get a rough idea on where we are.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give him an assist to it. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna tell him where he is, but it'll make it a little bit easier for him to try and pinpoint.
Traveled such and such, looking for landmarks, even those. Yeah.
I'll give you an assist on that.
15.
Sure. The assist drops it by 3 points, so fuck it. Yeah, you've gotta you know the cardinal directions, and with you knowing that and you helping him out, you guys are pretty sure that you're actually still, if not on the road, you're going the right way.
Word.
And there's still the faint howling going off in the distance, but you can't tell for certain if it's your wolves or if it's just the fucking storm picking up, which it is.
Cool.
I'm gonna be in the back for a minute, all right, friend?
It's getting,
Yeah, go for it.
the
I'll
storm's
sit up
getting,
front. I'll sit out front.
You know, there's enough room in the back.
I mean, I can drive.
I got it. I got the first day. It's fine.
Okay.
well, this would be the fourth day.
So it's the 4th day?
Well, the start of the fourth day.
Oh, I didn't realize we traveled for 4 days.
1, 2, 3. You guys are about to start your fourth day.
You rolled for day 1. He's day 2. Day 3.
Right, so you're already driving.
Well, I drove.
You guys have basically, this is where you're setting up camp for the night.
Okay. So we're stopping here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like, we're still playing. I have to make sure, alright? I'm having a good time. So you guys stop, set up camp, set up a small fire as best you can out into the snow.
Yeah.
Horses will do their best to stay near it. And you guys probably just pass the fuck out in the carriage itself for the night. Is there anything you want to do at camp?
One of us should be taking watch always, guys. I volunteer to go first shift.
Alright.
I can sleep in the back.
I'll take second shift. I want my sleep, so whenever we're getting ready to head out, just
We're probably gonna have to do 2 shifts each.
that's fine. But I don't want to be last shift, and when it's time to move out, don't bother waking me up.
Oh yeah, last shift's super early.
Okay. I'll just sleep.
It's fine. I'll go last shift. It's fine.
Who's first shift? Roll.
Aaron, that was first shift.
Yes.
16.
With a 16.
Cool. It's a pretty quiet night, aside from the wind. The snow is a little bit lighter now for some reason. It's just a good break in the storm.
Thank goodness.
And it's still pretty early. Like, Thaddeus is clocked out. You're in the process of falling asleep, and you notice that the wolves are actually approaching the camp again.
All right, I'm gonna whistle to see if Bear wakes up, because Thaddeus is dead to me right now.
There's just a sharp whistle outside of the carriage.
What the hell? What the hell? What? Oh.
What's up, Aaron?
We have company, boys.
Are we under
Alright, I
attack?
fucking draw my sword and I
Right.
hop out of the fucking carriage ready to go.
Where are they? You guys get in front of me.
Just stay in the carriage, bro. It's fine.
Oh, fine. Good idea. I'll give you guys backup.
So those dogs came back.
What?
Those wolves, those dire wolves.
Bro,
You woke me up for dogs?
you made it seem like we were under attack.
You realize I have next watch, right?
Go to sleep.
Good night. No more whistling.
Sheath my sword.
Dude, we don't know those wolves, bro.
Okay.
And it's at this point that you can see the wolves circling the encampment as well.
Ah. How do I do this?
I'm gonna roll to see if I can tell if those are the same wolves we met earlier. The same dire wolves.
Okay, that's what you're gonna do. Hold.
That's a good idea.
Or roll, I guess. You said hold. 7, okay. What are you doing?
Check the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know what to do.
No, it's fair.
How do I fuck?
I'm gonna re-roll.
3.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna.
You can't tell if they're this. You cannot tell if they are the same wolves.
Right.
But they don't appear to be hostile, and they are keeping their distance.
That's fine. I'm gonna grab some more meat,
Yeah, I was thinking of grabbing my rations too.
and because we still have deer meat, yeah.
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
You're running low.
I can't throw a leg
But we
again.
have other rations.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll grab some deer meat, and I'm gonna walk away from the campfire a bit,
Towards them, to the side.
kind of towards them.
Okay.
How far away are they? Kinda.
If I had to say, it's a short distance. They're more towards 40 to 50 feet.
Okay. I want to kind of be halfway.
I'm gonna stay with you two, and I'm gonna grab my sword and just slowly start cutting that deer carcass.
I imagine we've already carved it up.
Yeah, it's in pieces.
Okay.
Easier for storage.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna crouch, toss some meat.
Me too. I'm gonna toss some meat as well.
Okay. So the wolf twins over here are you chuck your meat to the wolves,
Yeet.
and it lands in the snow,
Uh-huh.
and they just kind of casually walk up to it and start eating the meat.
Nice. I'm gonna toss a second piece a little closer to me.
I'm gonna grab a bigger piece and walk slowly within my hand.
You're gonna fuck my shit up, and I'm gonna stab you.
Again?
Okay.
My appendix can only take so much hits.
Maybe you should stop putting your appendix up the bat, man. So, both are decent strategies. So, one of the wolves starts to go in for that piece, but then notices him approaching, and it slows down. It doesn't stop, but it gets slower as it gets to the meat. And it takes a bite out of it. And it is watching him. And the other wolf is just kind of pacing back and forth where it is.
Okay, alright. So how far away is it now?
The wolf that took your meat is starting to walk to the side while the other one is just pacing.
Like away from him?
Yeah.
But still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a little piece and throw it a little closer to me, but in front of it.
About how far is it away from you now?
$20? $10, you think?
He threw it half, and then he threw a little bit more. So
yeah.
he already went 20, and then he threw it in front of him. So
Yeah,
probably shot.
we'll say that it's around 10 feet then.
Cool. I'm gonna hold that.
And you said that you tossed yours to you?
A little more piece, yeah. A little more, like, in front of me, but it says coming closer, I'm coming closer to it, possibly. It's just, so
Okay.
it doesn't maul me.
I mean, that's the danger of trying to tame a wild animal.
Sometimes you gotta re-roll a new character sheet for something you gotta
You gotta put your faith into it, man.
do. You gotta
Exactly.
put your faith into it.
Alright, so.
Did you
Hold
encourage
now.
yourself?
Yes.
So I'm holding out a piece of meat to the wolf.
Okay. You know what? Actually, we're gonna go with what he did. It's lowly growling at you, but it's also not pulling away from you.
Okay.
And it just kind of, not like aggressively, but it nips at the meat in your hand and it backs up a bit. So, no, like it took the meat. Like it took a bite out of the meat and backed up a little bit while it's kind of
Cool.
chewing what it did. Yours is getting closer to you. slowly. And it gets the meat that you picked up and is chowing down on that.
Chowing down on that.
Hell yeah.
I know you're not doing anything right now, Thaddeus, but I want you to roll.
If I'm sleeping through their stupidity. The 14.
Okay.
They broke it in.
Let's get it.
All right. I'll give you that one.
So, I'm do it again.
Okay.
Pull that more meat.
And it hesitates for a while, and it finally just walks up and takes the meat.
Yay! It's eating from my hand. It likes me.
You look and your hand's just gone. You're like, oh no.
Oh no, it's eating my hand.
Joking aside, no, yes, the wolf is eating from your hand.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
How far is it from me right now?
10, 15 feet.
Gee. I'm gonna break half my meat and toss it in between us.
Trying to close the distance a little
And
bit
I'm
more.
slowly pacing forward as it gets forward.
Trying to meet it in the middle.
Yep, and then still another piece of meat in my hand.
Okay. So it gets to the meat before you do, and it's eating it, and as you get a little bit closer, it starts to growl at you.
I'm gonna just stay there and let it eat first.
Smart.
Good man. And it finishes the piece, and it's just kind of eyeing you.
Now I hold out my last piece of meat.
Okay. It does the same thing that bears did. It kind of does what it can to snap it out of your hand, and it backs up a little bit while it eats.
I do not move whatsoever.
Okay. You're just frozen, your empty hand, and you're like, that thing almost bit my hand off.
Don't worry, guys. I'm screaming internally.
As you should. It is a dire wolf. This thing stands as tall as you do.
This thing's fucking beautiful.
So mine's kind of within reach now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold out my hand, face down,
Okay.
kind of towards its face a little bit. I'm not like putting my hand in its face. I'm gonna hold my hand out for him. Right.
Okay. What do you do? You just frozen in place?
I'm gonna see if it comes to me.
Okay. Yours doesn't move. Aaron, yours just kind of chills there, but it doesn't pull away from you, and it's no longer growling.
We're just locking eyes.
But you just kind of, maybe don't. For the love of God, do not.
I know. It was a joke, guys.
I don't want to kill you. Do you understand?
All emo kids want to die, right?
I'm taking you to the zoo. We're gonna show you what a real wolf looks like.
And then double it, you got
Right.
a dire wolf.
Yeah.
You ain't just gonna sit there and have a stare off with this thing.
So you guys are at a respectable distance. It's not pulling away, it's not growling, it's just chilling. Yours gives your hand a few sniffs. Turns. Gives a small, abrupt, like, bark. And the two of them run back off into the snow.
Okay. Well, that's that then.
Tomorrow's another day, Bear.
We'll see how it goes.
They're following us.
I'm gonna go to sleep now. You finish watch.
For sure.
I'm gonna fuck off into the carriage. And
Goodbye, Sprinkles.
And big spoons that is. You're asleep, so you can't fight back.
I think you value sleep more, too, and just don't give a fuck.
Just kidding, I'm not gonna.
Joke's on you, he never sleeps without his staff, and you suddenly have frostbite on your dick.
Well,
Small price to pay.
no, I need that. There's a certain red orc lady.
Still gotta tell Evelyn.
We're not.
Next shift is Thaddeus.
Yes.
Roll.
13.
Okay. Last shift.
Well, we're doing 2 shifts each.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had 5.
5?
Wait, 6 counting his mom.
I mean, Maple's just sleeping in the
I mean,
back.
no
so-
way there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, people.
We're definitely down, so.
It's a 4!
Okay, thank God. Just the way you looked at me, I'm like, did you really roll a motherfucking 1?
Holy shoot.
It wouldn't. The things that I want to send at you right now, I can't because it's like the middle of winter. So like giant insects probably wouldn't work.
Mhm.
A bear probably wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Bear versus a bear.
Bear versus bear.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
That's why I have a bearskin robe.
It's warm as hell, too.
We can use that as a blanket. It's fine.
The storm picks up again,
Okay.
and there's fucking lightning.
What the fuck? In a snowstorm?
Yeah,
God.
this is no longer a safe environment.
You gotta take this. I mean, fuck. Thunder.
I hate the outdoors. Rolls over, go back to sleep.
Hey, Thaddeus.
Hmm?
Do you have, like, a light spell?
A small one? Yeah. Why?
You do have torches if you want to put them on the front of your carriage.
On the horses' faces?
You want to make lights, got like headlights.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wake up. Do you want one of my Molotovs?
No.
Okay.
I mean, thanks for the offer, I guess, but... Oh my God.
I go back to bed.
Why do you have Molotovs? Where did you get
Remember, we
those?
picked them up on the way here.
Did I just hear him try to set the horses on fire?
Yeah, it's fine. He's not doing it.
Okay.
Christ, I wouldn't hurt the horses.
Can the light move?
It's the same light we used in the caves, if you remember. Okay.
It's small, but it would light up the front of your...
Yeah, small light source. I can fix its position relative to another object.
Cool. Mechanic question. Can he charge it? Make it brighter.
Yeah, that of all spells to channel, that would be a simple one to channel. Are you wanting it to last longer? You wanting it to be brighter? Do you want it to just be a beacon in the middle of a snowstorm? In the middle of...
Not necessarily a beacon.
The specifics of the spell don't matter to me. I can tell you. Like, you tell me you want duration, you want direction, you want
You can set it in a direction?
relative.
He can attach it to the
I can-
carriage
I
and
can
keep it
backset it to
ahead
something.
of the carriage.
You can keep the light pointing in one direction?
Right.
Interesting.
It's literally just a simple light source spell, and depending on how I.
You would want it to be up, so it's not just blinding the fucking horses. Like, it's above you, shining
Well, I
down.
mean, I would say put it on the wood thing that's between the horses and have it shine forward with a fucking angle that'll go in front of the horses. So it's going to be behind the horses, so it's not going to fuck with their eyesight.
I'm assuming we're trying to get out of whatever the hell is happening around here.
Yeah, I don't think it's safe to just sit here.
I would agree. So again, what do you want? How long do you want it? I'm going back to sleep.
How long does it last?
If you're willing to take, like, a good amount of time to charge it, it'll last until the sun comes up.
by the time you guys pack up camp safely, make sure we're not destroying or leaving anything, I can probably have a charge long enough.
Camp, because you're all sleeping in the carriage, is literally just a campfire that you could kick snow onto.
Which we wouldn't even have to. Consider.
Well, hook the horses back up, and I'll get on the light source.
Yeah, okay, cool. We'll do that. Be still sleeping in the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
The horses are kind of bucking around because there's thunder and lightning going on, and it doesn't make any kind of sense.
We'll tell you what, actually, seeing as how we're trying to get it here right now, I'll do a short channel and get just one up and running, and then I'll sit up front
Do
with you for a
another
little bit, and I'll get you another one. That's
Sounds
all.
good. Alright.
Okay.
Sounds good.
It's not something you roll for. That's just something that happens, right?
Well, actually,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Put
part
it-
of head magic, which is what we gave it last time.
put it on the top of the carriage.
That's fine. Yeah, like up on the frame, so
behind us, so that we are also not blinded.
Yeah.
Well, it's pointing in one direction.
I was assuming you wanted to put it on like in the little like wood thing in front of us, but that's fine too.
That's what I had originally said, which is fine.
If you can direct it
if
forward.
you can just have it directed forward.
I'll just put it on top. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, cast two little light bulbs on the.
And this is so low that it doesn't even cost you int, right?
Yeah. Because I have. Yeah.
You also get a free experience points from me a day too.
Effort.
Free effort.
Free experience.
Hey, friend.
Hell no.
That would be broken, right?
Yeah, so you got your light source, and then you just see me sitting up there, just channeling this spell, just chilling while he's doing his thing.
Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, just because fuck it, I am going to give you all an experience point.
Hell yeah.
You two for handling the wolves well, you for using hedge magic well.
He just copied what I
Look. I can't be a dick.
He had a staring contest with his... You didn't have the balls to do that. Mister, I take risks.
Holy shit.
I assess risks, and I take the appropriate actions.
Oh, no, I agree. His action was the less wise one.
That's what my character does. I don't just do shit willy-nilly. My shit's calculated.
Look at my character.
I don't want it.
Look at me, goddammit.
You're not the captain.
All right, guys. So, I'm assuming we're already at this point riding, right? So is
Yeah.
it my shift now?
At some point,
See, is how I'm awake again, because either I've got freaking Mr. Whistles over here, or I got Mr. Lightning up there. I want a bed and some earplugs.
You can try and find earplugs. I'm sure there's something
I'll
somewhere.
probably cast hedge magic to deafen your ears. Am I wrong?
I'm okay. That could go poorly. So I'm okay.
2 damage to his eardrums.
I'm okay
No, not damage. Just like a bubble of nothing, like noiseless.
until I forget how to turn it off. Now I'm mute. I'm okay.
The fields are just a little bit too big, so he can't say anything, so any somatic...
Oh, perfect.
He's permanently silenced himself, and now he's deaf, and he's mute.
Just understand, if you give me that ability, I will not be casting that on myself. Mr. Whistles will be getting a very, very long-channeled version of that spell.
Oh my god! Just cast it over his fucking mouth.
Right. So I don't think I deserve that ability.
Yeah,
Can't do that to the
one of us is
speaker.
gonna end up rolling.
That's what I'm saying.
One of us is gonna end up rolling into character sheet if that happens.
It ain't gonna be me because you can't use your abilities, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, so we're riding through the snow thunderstorm.
You are riding for maybe a couple of hours. You're just about to get to a spot where you can switch over to the next shift. Roll perception.
We don't have to stop the switch. Height? 9.
Yeah, 9's good enough. It's a 3. Base is 3.
Sure.
And it's not like they're trying to hide. So, we'll even it out. So, you see this... You see a figure come out of, like, the tree line, sees you, and just starts waving.
Okay, I wait.
And as you get closer and the light hits him,
Who is?
it's Marin.
Marin! Marin!
Like, hey, yo,
Nice to see you.
are you guys heading home?
Yeah, we were on our way to Saresh. What's up?
What the hell are you doing out here?
He lives out here, bro.
Yeah, you're in my house. Have you gotten any news about Saresh?
No, we've been in Beastman territory.
It's... The mages have put a bubble around it.
What? For what?
I don't know. We don't have anybody inside Saresh. All we know is... There's a shield around Saresh. Like, it is blocked off. and we're pretty sure it's from the inside.
That's interesting.
Been waiting for you guys just in case you passed by here. Wanted to give you that heads up.
Well, I appreciate your
Your heads up.
Well, you in general. How long have you been waiting here?
Me and like 2 others have a camp on the side of the woods. This is the road, so
Okay.
just got confirmed that this is the road still. Congratulations, guys.
Yay,
You're on point.
we're on the road.
Holy shit, he must have been camping for a minute.
Well, thanks for the heads up. I guess we're gonna go check it out.
Good luck with whatever it is. I know it's not exactly the we know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's related, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, but I mean, thanks.
How are you guys doing on your trip? Are you guys okay? Think you can stay on the road all right? Not exactly hard to find for anybody out here, though. Just a heads up.
I mean, yeah, but actually, you guys want to wait for this to fucking blow over?
I think we can power through it.
You think?
I mean, if they have a camp that's good enough to...
They have a magic camp that doesn't snow.
There is hot springs.
We've been out here for days.
So, I know you guys, I noticed last time we were around, you guys had wolves as your companions. How are you at dealing with their big brothers? Because we have 2 of them following us.
They had dire wolves.
Not that we had normal wolves.
I mean, I just said wolves. I didn't really specify.
Oh, I assumed dire wolves because they're cooler.
They were, I mean, the way you described them, they weren't my height.
I just described them as wolves.
Oh, okay.
So they're big doggos, but they're not dire doggos.
Gotcha.
So, because there's 2 of their elder brothers are following a trail of meat that these geniuses are leaving.
Not a complete trail of meat, it's just occasional.
Wolves are wolves.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because,
Are you guys trying to tame wolves?
Yeah.
Dire wolves?
Any tips?
One stick my hand.
You're not its boss. You're its pack. That's my tip.
I understand how that works.
Just remember that. You should be fine. They're not pets.
They're friends.
They're partners.
I understand.
Okay.
You guys said you need shelter?
Yeah, if you don't mind, we'd
Oh,
like
we
to
love
not, walk through a crazy lightning, thunder, snowstorm.
We are also kind of a target. Makes a good point. I didn't really think about it. I was just trying.
I mean, I did think about it. I
Pros and cons.
accepted that the risks were worth it.
not
Fair.
getting lost in the snowstorm.
I mean, it helped you spot us.
This is true. It didn't go as bad as it could have.
No, rolled a 1.
Okay, yeah.
Like, of all the Elvish clans to find you, at least it's Rangers.
Mhm.
Uh,
Is there a clearing for the fucking carriage to get through?
there's enough to get it into the tree line, but not enough to get it to camp, but we can unhook the horses and bring them with us.
That's really what I was worried about.
Yeah, no. That being said, I don't know where the fuck this thunder and lightning is coming from. I can't promise it's gonna be safe. But it's better surrounded by trees than it is out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
It's got metal on it, it's a fucking beacon.
Hey, let's grab some bushes and just cover over it, guys.
I mean, it's stuck to covered in snow.
It'll blend right in.
Alright.
As long as we know where it is. we should be
Just
able
don't
to
forget
find
your
it.
rope.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, so... Alright, well, we're gonna start packing up our camp. You try and find a way to pull it in, just enough, and then we'll head out.
Cool. So I look for a hole in the trees.
And they're not super thick, so it's pretty good. Like, you can get the wagon in there. You couldn't get it all the way to the grove, sure, but you can get it into the trees, no problem.
Cool. Yeah. How about I grab reins of the horses,
Mm-hmm.
unhook them, start
Walking with them behind you.
walking to
Strap
Naren, walking with Naren.
Staff on my back, grab the journal, dip my hand in a little bit of the rations just because I want a midnight snack, seeing as how I know I'm not going to get any sleep.
Our fucking barrel of water is probably frozen too.
No, it's been moved because of the carriage. But when we get back, it's gonna be frozen.
You guys just left watch. You guys stop every night. It is a snowstorm, bro.
That shit's frozen. We haven't had a proper drink in a while. We've been drinking snow. Just the worst.
The yellow snow?
I don't know what you've been drinking.
So you follow Marin. It only takes like a couple hours, like 2, maybe 2.5. It's a trudge through the middle of the night. Like, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. It's short, but it sucks. It's not even 2, 3 in the morning. Like, it's early, but you get back to camp, and the moment you step onto the grass, it is warm. It is nice. It is
I take off
good. It's not a summer day, but it's a nice spring day.
How
I
do you
stopped
guys
for-
do that?
We have some nature magics.
You asked us last time.
Yeah.
We've got shamans.
Right, but I want to know how to do that.
I stopped for a sec. Remember the horses and walk the horses through.
I take off my cloak. Oof.
Now, that being said, it is still nighttime, so it's a little chilly, but it's not snowing. It's still a vast improvement from what you've been in. So it went from snow to like 40 degrees, and you're like, fuck, it's hot.
Sweat.
And Marin points out a couple of open spaces. I know it's early. I don't know if you guys want to try and catch up on the rest of your sleep, but you can set up cots or anything there.
Appreciate you.
Let us know if you need anything when you wake up.